Hello, and welcome to episode 31 of Zero to Hero. Yes, welcome back to episode 31 of Zero to Hero. I'm Wes, and in today's episode we'll be taking on my old club Barrow AFC and MK Dons in League 2. Now, since you were last with me, we've only played 3 games behind the scenes. We played Crystal Palace under-23s in the Checkatrade Trophy group stage, which we lost, which means we are now out of the Checkatrade Trophy with one group game left to go. I'm not overly bothered about the fact that we're out of that. What bothers me is we only followed it up with a 1-0 home win, thanks to a penalty from Evandro in the 63rd minute against Blackpool. Blackpool were 23rd in the league and we should have been beating them by a much bigger margin. We defended really well, but unfortunately we could only get the 1 goal from Evandro. Nobody else really played that well. And then we only followed that up with a 2-1 away loss to Forest Green Rovers, another team we should have been beating, who are in the lower part of the table. Again, strikers didn't play very well at all. Andy Lacey and Nathan Cottrell didn't play very well at all. Neither did Adiodoin played okay. Earring, who got the only goal for us, played okay. But we're well out of form at the moment. We've only won 2 games in the last 2 months. So that's worrying, considering we had such a good start to the season. We are, however, second in Sky Bet League 2, but there is a big points gap. There's a 10-point gap between us and Oldham. More worryingly, there is only a 5-point gap between us and the team in 9th place, Yeovil. So a few losses could mean we drop out of the playoffs, not just the automatic promotion spots, but the playoffs altogether. So playing Barrow and MK Dons today, we really need to be beating them and solidifying our place in the automatic promotion spots, because although the board only want a mid-table finish, I think promotion is necessary this season. Otherwise, I'll probably be looking for another club because I want to try and progress. I mean, I'm in the 21-22 season at the moment, and I need to be progressing further up. I wanted to be further on than this at this point in the save, so I can't afford to be hanging around. And if bigger clubs come in for an offer with an offer for me based on my performance with Southend, then I really should be taking it. So we're going to go into the first game against Barrow, and it'll be interesting to see how many of my old players are still at the club. They're currently managed by Leon Best, and I forgot to tell you, Charlie Walford's actually suspended for picking up 5 yellow cards so far this season, so he won't be featuring today. So Kagosi will be replacing him, and this is the starting 11 that is going to be playing Barrow. We're going with Howard in goal, Kagosi, Barkworth, Humphreys and Buonomo, our young right back, giving him a chance because, well, actually saying that, Daley Campbell is fit again, so he can come back into the side, and we'll put Buomo onto the I can't even pronounce his name, so he's going. That player there isn't going to go onto the bench at all. And then we've got a midfield of Yearwood, Earring and Evandro, and Easy playing in just behind Lacey and Adiodoin. We're not going to be on a counter. We're going to go on to control. We're going to stay on control because we don't seem to be playing very well on counter at the moment. I may be looking at trying to develop a new tactic because I think the fact that we've kept with this same formation since last season, people are starting to find out the weaknesses in this system and they're exploiting them. I mean, our set pieces, we're awful at defending set pieces. We tend to concede. If we're going to concede any goals, they come from set pieces usually. And unfortunately, we are a team that concedes a lot of fouls, which means we're giving away a lot of free kicks, which gives more opportunity to score. and my assistant is saying we need to try more direct passing, so I'm going to go with that. And we've got Lacey with the ball at the moment, forward to Easy, who shoots just wide. We're 14 minutes in and we've had 2 shots at goal and neither of them been on target. We need to be hitting Barrow quite hard. I don't really notice any players in there that I had while I was there, so they've completely revamped the squad. If anybody notices any of my old players in there, please let me know down in the comments, because I haven't got a chance to look through them all. We are 1-0 down, 27 minutes in, which isn't good. Not where we wanted to be at all. And again, it's come from a set piece, from a throw-in, and our defence is all over the place. No one marking at all. We seem to be playing a zonal defence, which isn't what I wanted at all. So I really do need to look at changing the set piece instructions for defending at least. Finally, we've got a highlight, and I think we have got a penalty, and Evandro will probably take that. I have taken Wolford off of penalties because he did miss 2 penalties in the same game, and Evandro has pulled it back in stoppage time just before half time. It is 1-1. That's his 3rd goal of the season for us. 2 of those have come from penalties. Confident penalty from him, and we're back at level pegging, so hopefully in the second half we can come out and hit them hard and beat them convincingly, because we should be, considering where they are in the table, we should be all over them, and we're just not, because we're in such poor form at the moment. Take some more advice from my assistant there. Easy with the ball to Lacey. Easy again, and he's shot just over the bar. He's having a terrible game. Don't know why we brought him back in. I think it was because we had some players on international duty, and I thought I'd give him another chance, but he's not repaying my misguided confidence in him. Barclay wins the ball back at the back, and Adeodoyin with it now. Out wide to Daly Campbell, inside to Evandro. Adeodoyin through on goal, and Easy misses from 7 yards. That's the last straw. He's coming off. I've had enough now. We're going to push Evandro forward into the attacking midfielder role, but we're going to play him as the advanced playmaker on support. And then we're going to bring on Sam Matthews and have him play as a box-to-box midfielder on support. I know we've got 2 box-to-box midfielders, but I don't like having too many playmakers in the team. I think we're gonna bring off Daly Campbell as well, and we're going to bring on TJ Ioma. He can play at right back, not very well, but he can play there. He's going to do a job for us, because Daly Campbell was having an awful game as well. We have had 10 shots, only 2 of them have been on target, so we've been very wasteful in our approach play. And I think we're going to do something to counteract that. I'm going to put work ball into the box, and I'm going to change to be more expressive. And we're going to go down to mixed passing and close down much more, use tighter marking and a much higher tempo. See if we can push on and get a winning goal, because as things stand we would have gained a point on Oldham, so that must mean they're drawing at the minute against MK Dons. So they must have just equalised. So it's back to 10 points. So a win would close the gap slightly against Oldham. Doesn't bode well for the MK Dons game we've got coming up next though, if they're holding the team that are top of the table to a draw. I'm going to make another substitution. Who to bring off? Earring not having the best of games, but I want to change the strikers. I'm going to bring on Amadou Bar, and I'm going to bring off Lacey, and we're going to play him as a target man on support. Not a very attacking change, but in fact I'm going to put it on attacking now. Kagosi with the throw into Bar. Evandro now, back to Kagosi. Back to Bar. Kagosi to Earring, who has a shot, but I think it was blocked. And they're breaking on us now, and that was a good save by Howard, but at the second attempt they have scored 78 minutes in. Are we about to lose to my old club? I don't want to watch your replay. And that would put us 11 points behind Oldham and level on points with Leyton Orient in third. What to do? I'm going to put us on a flexible team shape, and we're going to go on overload for the last few minutes, see if we can push for an equaliser again. But I think I'm going to have to change the tactic, because we haven't really played well since the first 6 games of the season, really, and it's disappointing. We're into stoppage time now. We haven't had a highlight. We have now, though. Yearwood to Barr, who loses out. Matthews with the ball to Yearwood, back up to Barr, but he can't do anything with it again, and they're breaking on us. Matthews wins the ball back in midfield. Evandro to Barr, plays it forward to Adi Adoin, and it was a tame shot. He'd have done a lot better with that if he'd have taken a touch. But he's through on goal again. Can he square? He was offside. And I think that's going to be it now. It is, that's it. We've lost 2-1 to Barrow. However much that pains me, we didn't deserve it. Okay, so we're ready for our second game of the episode against MK Dons. And this is the starting lineup we're going with. Slightly change to the formation. We're going with a 3 at the back with wing backs and an advanced attacking midfielder and 2 strikers. And the starting 11 is Howard in goal, Humphreys, Ioma and Barkworth at the back, Walford and Daly Campbell as the wing backs, a midfield of Yearwood and O'Connor, and Evandro playing in just behind Adeodoin and Lacey. We're giving Lacey and Adeodoin another chance, but swapping them round to see if they can play any better in each other's roles. And we're playing on a standard mentality with a flexible team shape and no team instructions. We're just going to see how this one pans out, see if it makes any difference, and we'll make some changes to the team instructions as we go through the game. We're not favourites for this game either. We've got a tunnel interview as well. I'll send the assistant to do that, because they always take far too long. Hopefully we can do a bit better in this game than what we did against Barrow. Yearwood with the ball trying to find Lacey, but he can't. And we're defending now. But they're struggling to get past us at the moment, but just hit the crossbar with a cross 2 minutes in. As things stand, we will drop out of the automatic promotion spots if we do fail to win today. And we have given away a penalty early on, 6 minutes in. Hopefully Howard can save it. Come on, Howard. He can't. So we're 1-0 down, 6 minutes in. Howard wasn't far away from saving that, to be fair. So we got to come from behind again, and just recently we haven't been doing that. Daly Campbell gave away the penalty, and he's picked up another booking. We seem to get a lot of cards given against us in this side. I don't know why. I mean, before I had it on get stuck in, so you can kind of see why that happened, but not while it's like this. And Ioma giving the ball away, we were lucky not to concede there. So we're going to retain possession. We're the only team playing today, because they rescheduled it for television coverage. I remember now. We're not doing too well. We've got another highlight. Humphreys with the throw-in and the cross. We can't find anybody, and now MK Dons are going to break on us again. And it was a poor shot from them, really, so we were quite lucky. Looks like we're going to go in at half-time 1-0 down. Nobody having an outstanding game, really, and we're going to have a look at the tactics and see what we can do with these team instructions. I think we're going to look for the overlap, because they've not done that. We're going to go shorter passing and be more disciplined, and we're going to play on a slightly higher tempo. I think we're going to drop down to counter as well, because we are taking a lot of flack at the back, so we can try and hit them on the break, because we have got pace. We've got 2 decent wing backs. I mean, Walford, I think, was second in the league for assists a while back. We haven't had a lot of possession. They've had quite a few shots. We're not creating many chances. We're defending a corner now, and you know what we're like with set pieces. But we were lucky there, they headed over. 58 minutes in, nearly 60 minutes in now. And I think we're going to make some substitutions. Adeodoin not having a very good game, so we're going to bring on Nathan Cottrell for him. give him a run out. He's not played well since he came to us, but we'll give him a chance. Barkworth not having a very good game either, but we haven't got any defenders on the bench at all, so we can't take any of them off. I think we're going to bring off Yearwood and bring on Jack Earing for him, see if he can make a difference. And I think we're going to go on to a control mentality now, see if we can get a few more shots, because we haven't created many chances in this game. And in fact, I'm going to say more direct passing. We're going to pump the ball into the box, and we're going to close down much more. Defending a free kick now and again, you know what we're like with set pieces, and that's 2-0. 74 minutes in, and I can't really see us coming back from this. The change of tactic hasn't really worked, and our fantastic start to the season has just come crashing down. I'm going to make another substitution. I'm going to bring on swap support, have him play as the poacher. I'm going to bring on Easy for Evandro, who's not having a very good game, and we're going to have him as a shadow striker on attack. And we're going to go on to attacking for the last 8 minutes of the game, plus stoppage time. If we can just get one goal back, that would be nice, but I don't think we're going to. We have struggled away from home this season, just recently. I don't know why. And we're defending again. It was a good header out, and once again a good header out, but it was another long shot. We seem to struggle with long shots as well, which is worrying. We got away with that one there. We're going into stoppage time. We've got 3 minutes of stoppage time, but we're not going to get anything. And that's probably going to be it now. Yeah, that's it. We've lost 2-0. So we lost both games in this episode, unfortunately. Some more work needed to be done with this team, I think. But now we're out of the Checker Trade Trophy, we can concentrate more on the league. We have got the FA Cup coming up soon. Well, if you like that, please give it a big thumbs up. Smash that like button. Please subscribe for more Football Manager 18 content. Don't forget, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at WeaselGamer TV for both of those, and thank you very much for watching.